Welcome back. There is a live look outside from the Oregon coast. That's our In It Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera in Lincoln City. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. As the academic year progresses, many college students are navigating increased stress, anxiety, and social pressures. Joining us with practical ways parents can support them, we welcome back midlife expert, podcast host, and author of Cannonball, Fearlessly Facing Midlife and Beyond, Amy Schmidt. Thanks for being here today.
Oh, you're so welcome. This is a great topic and very timely.
It's so important. There's some pretty alarming data about college students specifically and some mental health struggles that they're dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, over 60% of kids, when they were surveyed, said that they are experiencing some type of anxiety. And 4 out of 10 parents really worry about their students, their kids' mental health. So it's something that as parents, we can step in right now and really kind of lessen that pressure valve a bit. And that's what we need to do.
Yeah, what are some complexities that college students today are facing that maybe as parents we're not quite understanding because the world is so different?
The world is so different. I love that question. I think back to when I was in college and I think, well, parties and maybe driving and academic pressure was big. But now you put together this, this social media chain where they're all comparing each other. They have less sleep because it's more interrupted sleep. They're spending more time alone. They're getting less physical activity. So there's a lot of changes. And so we really need to realize that as parents and understand that it's just not the same. We're not navigating the same territory at this point.
Yeah, so understanding where they're coming from and thinking about practical solutions of at least things that we can do as parents to support them as best we can. You've got 4 tips for us?
I do. I've got 4 tips. And the first one is making a connection. Connection builds trust. And it's easy to send a text and say, okay, how are you doing? And they get back and say, fine, or whatever, a little emoji here and there. But this time of year, when the kids are coming back from spring break and they've got about 8 weeks left, it's going to be tough. They've got finals, they've got papers. So let them have the lead ropes. Call them and say, you know what, I'd really like to connect once a week. What works for your schedule? I know you're busy. Gives them some control, lets them take the lead ropes, and you schedule that time and you be real intentional about it. Even if it's a 15-minute FaceTime, it's face-to-face time with them. So if you're a parent of a college kid right now, I really, really would love for you to schedule a weekly check-in with them between now and the end of the year.
And sometimes if you make the effort, they might roll their eyes a little bit at the suggestion, but once you make the connection, I bet they'll be really thankful that you did that.
I think that connection really builds trust. The second thing we can do is really ask some simple questions. And I know as parents, it's easy to just kind of get caught up in those real easy questions where it's yes or no. But, really dig in and say, you know what, tell me about that economics class. You said you were struggling with something. Let me know how that worked out. Tell me what you're doing for social activities. What are you doing right now? So ask those really kind of observing their demeanor and how they react, but also just ask open-ended questions. It gets those courageous conversations going, and it allows them, to kind of let their shoulders drop a bit and say, okay, they're really interested in what I'm doing. So I think that's so important.
And then you know your kid best, right? So if you feel like something is off, you can trust that instinct.
Yeah, mother's intuition, trusting your gut is the biggest thing you can do. If you are on a FaceTime with them or a call with them and they seem a bit withdrawn, or their cadence of speech is different, or they seem a bit unkept, or they're isolating themselves, those are red flags to say, you know what? Ask those questions. Find out from their roommate. I think it's a really good idea, and it's not being a helicopter parent or being intrusive, but if they have a roommate or roommates, get one of those numbers of those kids. Text them and say, hey, this is Amy's mom, and I'm a little concerned. So how are things going? Maybe I'll send you, $20 and you guys can go get pizza together. So it's not helicopter parenting, it's being concerned. So watch for some of those red flags.
And then knowing about the resources that your student might have on their campus right there where they can get that help that they need.
This is such a big one and so important, and colleges and universities across the country have done such a good job just incorporating more wellness programs into their academic, structure and everything. And it's available. They've got wellness courses. They've got counselors available with extended hours at most universities. They bring on dogs, for like caretaking dogs when you are taking finals. I know my son loves that. There's things like that they're doing to really help you. But, these red flags, when you see something that is really out of context for your kid, you do not hesitate to call the campus. You're going to have some privacy restrictions and things like that. They're over 18. But at the same time, that university cares about your student and they will reach out if needed. So take advantage of those resources.
Such a great place to start. It never hurts to reach out. Amy, thank you so much for stopping by. It was great to see you.
You're so welcome. And I just want to leave the viewers with these three things. Always tell your kid you believe in them, you don't judge them, and you really support their independence. It's so important. So
Simple
thanks so
as
much,
that.
Hannah.
No, that's a great reminder, though. Thank you, Amy. Okay, the book again is Cannonball, Fearlessly Facing Midlife and Beyond. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.